What's up everybody, BLF9 here with a spoofing video finally again. A lot of people have been asking for it. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting me on Twitch and Patreon. I really appreciate it. I can't say enough how much that means to me and how much it helps me personally. Sorry for the big layoff here, not having a video. We're finally getting back in on track and it should be easier to start making more videos after that. So again, thanks to everyone still sticking with me. This video, quick summary, as you can see above me, there's all my topics there. I'll talk about the red warnings, everything that's been hit so far this year in Pokemon Go, whether I've been hit, what I'm using, if I'm spoofing, whether it's safe, and all the good stuff. I talk to a lot of people on Discord. Shout out to all my homies out there. Always spreading information and news, so I don't have to always answer every question. Lots of people are very helpful on there and help people out, so shout out to everyone on there too. So let's get on to the video. That's it for the talking. Shout out Starvin Marvin, one of my original patrons. We just hit best friends. That just happened now, so extra bonus to throw in there. So now let's start talking about the spoofing in Pokemon Go 2021 July. Let's go! Woo! Alright, so let's talk about what I'm currently using. As you saw me last, I was using iPOGO, and I currently am still using iPOGO. Some may be wondering about bans and things. I'll get to that later. First off, I'll talk more about iPOGO and how to get it. I didn't want to jump into a new video without being really on top of things. Start off, you can see I'm still shadow hunting. Clearly, I'm up to officially 405 now, which is awesome. I keep grinding away. That's what my favorite thing to do is. So many people already know that. So I've been using iPOGO every day this year, like constantly playing every day, looking for shundos. Sometimes I hit up raids. You may have seen me on Twitch hitting up some raids with people, maybe just hunting shundos, teleporting around, getting them. So I'm still doing that every day, and I did get hit with a ban, but that was on Snivy Community Day. I played every day since then, and I've been good so far. So iPOGO is great. I'm loving it. It still works great. I've been using it. As you can see, I hit the Tepig Community Day, and I got the fam there, and I just keep hunting away. Got these, so it's lots of fun. So many people are wondering, is it still okay to spoof? How am I going to do this? So I use iPOGO, still using it, and I'll show you how to download. There are other ones. There's Pokéx, which is basically the other spoofing app that you can get, which is very similar to iPOGO. And you could also go to iTools, which I've told many a times requires you to get a little extra things and is a little more tedious, but it's definitely safer. And nobody still has been hit with bans ever using iTools. So remember, if you're using that, you're still good. A-okay there, unless you're using the PC version, but I've said many times before, it's not the same thing, and it's very easy to get banned using that. So if you heard of anyone getting banned, make sure it's not using iTools PC, because that's a very easy way to get yourself banned. Alright, now how to download iPOGO. It used to be using a PC. There's probably still a way to do that, but it's different than the way I've shown you before in my other videos. I'll have to look more into it to see if you get to do it through a PC for free. But the way I do it, and I've been doing it for months, is using Singulus. And you can get it, basically you could go from sitting at home with nothing to catch to spoofing over in Tokyo within 15 minutes by using Singulus. All you have to do is go to singulus.com. It costs less than 20 bucks for a whole year to have. It's basically an app that's signed to your specific device. You can't change devices, but basically you pick one device that you want to spoof on, and then you can install iPOGO straight from there to your device. You don't have to hook it up to a PC, and when it updates, it could update over top of your other one. You don't even have to delete and redo the settings. It should all stay there. So it's actually like the lazy way to do it, but it's actually turned out to be the best way to do it. And that's how I do it, and it's been easy peasy lemon squeezy all year. So that's what I advise if you want to get iPOGO. Pokéx may even be on there too, but iPOGO, using singulus.com, you sign into it, blah blah blah, and it's really easy from there. So basically that's how you get going. So let's move on to the next topic here. Alright, next to talk about, many people are wondering, is spoofing safe? So this is kind of ties into our ban still being dished out, but let's go to talk about, is spoofing safe? Short answer, yes. Barely anyone have been hit. Basically, how do I put this? It's been sprinkled out. It's not a ban wave. I wouldn't make it a ban wave, because that was basically everyone using the app got detected. The people who've been hit with bans have been using the same app as me, as others who have not been hit and use the game a lot. It's been really sprinkled, like basically picking certain people and banning them. So I don't know if it's whether they're doing something too much in game, or maybe it's tied to people reporting them, which I've thought it may be too. Like if they do enough things or connect with other people who aren't good people and they report them, maybe that's how they get detected, and then people then at Niantic will look in their account and maybe give them a ban, something like that. That's all I could really think of, but most people I talk to have not been hit with anything. Like I said, back on Snivy Community Day, I got hit the day after with a 7-day red warning. But after that, actually I should mention, during that time I was talking to lots of other people and most people didn't get hit with one. So it really seemed random. I'm not too sure exactly what tied into it, but I've been playing every day since then using the exact same app and it's been fine. So overall, yeah, I'd say it's pretty safe. Many people I know shuno hunt, they hunt XP, like grind XP over in busy places, do a bunch of raids, basically everything. Hunt Community Day, get a bunch of shinies. Like, lots of people play using the exact same app that I do, downloaded from Singulus, and they're having no bans. So long story short, not a lot of bans being out there, like very few. So I'd say it's almost 100% safe out there, but obviously it's never 100% safe. But from ban wave standpoints, it's not a ban wave right now. You can safely spoof. I'm using my main and feel 100% safe doing it. Remember, you could always create an alternate account and test things out, or just have a spoofing account if you want to try it out. And then quickly on the ban side of things, the first, remember, it's 3 strikes. First strike, you get a 7-day ban wave red warning, where you can only see the common Pokemon and it's kind of boring. And it gives you that red warning every time you log into the game. Second one is a 30-day ban, where you log in and just gives you a blue screen and says you gotta wait 30 days. And once 30 days are up, then your game will actually load up. And then the third is permaban. So understand that. If you got none of that, you should be pretty safe. Some people have said they went straight to permaban, but I feel there's a lot of hidden behind the scene things that you don't know what these people do on their accounts. And they just say, oh, they got hit. They'll say they do nothing, but really they're lying. Maybe they did something once. It's really hard to tell, but basically you should be safe. If you got hit with a second warning, then you should be kind of worried. But like I said, I got hit with a 7-day red warning, and that's probably the 4th time I've been hit with one. So remember, they get wiped. Who knows how long it takes for Niantic to wipe them, when they decide to do it. But basically, it's pretty safe out there, especially if you have no strikes. You could go shuno hunt, things like that. So enjoy the game for what it's worth. If you live in a crappy town with nothing to do, no one that hits it, and tons of other reasons, it really shouldn't matter. It's a game to play for yourself. Go ahead, play and enjoy it. So let's get on to the last part of this video here before the exit, talking about the detection myths on what people say will get you banned and automatically detected, and I'll bust a few of those common ones for you. Alright, so on the topic of myths, the only way I found this out is through lots of research, through myself and other people talking. So, first time I mentioned this, but I encourage everyone, if you've got hit with a ban, or even if you haven't and do a lot of stuff spoofing, please put down your research and everything you know about your account and things that have happened, so that other people like myself can look through all the comments and see all the research and what have happened to people, how many people have been hit, what you do, what level you are, how often you grind XP, how often you hit raids when a new shiny comes out. Basically anything you could think of that may get you banned or what you think may have tagged you. Throw that stuff in the comments, please and thanks. It helps a lot of people out there. And even, like I said, the ones who've been playing a bunch, say, if you do grind a lot of experience, hit 50 raids in the first couple days, things like that, already level 50, hitting, like, catching thousands of Pokemon a day, like, if you're doing all that and not getting hit, please let other people know. It lets people know the safety of it. And also, on the topic of being safe, don't put your account name out there, because people can be trolls and evil people out there. So if you're gonna give out your friend code, make sure it's to someone trustworthy and not someone that's gonna screw you. So last on that, so let's talk about the detection myths. So there's a lot of things that people say will get you banned, like cooldown. That's the most common one. My cooldown video still works. It still tells you everything about it. I will be making a new one eventually. I'll be getting on finally the video train again, making a bunch of videos, shuno hunting, one of them, many others on the agenda, but I just had to get this initial one to get out there. I will be making a Pokemon Go news update video too, so I'll tell you about the new shinies and things coming out as well, but this one's just the spoofing updates. So like I said, cooldown, People say you have to follow it religiously, blah, 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 blah. But I really think that's a load of crap. Obviously, you don't want to be spinning stops and losing Pokemon, but it's not going to get you detected. You just have to go back to the spot that worked last and then play there, or wait 2 hours and then go anywhere you want. I don't think cooldown has anything to do with getting tagged. If they wanted or could tag you through cooldown, they'd have so many people slapped already, it's not even funny. So obviously you want to follow cooldown so that you don't have to wait 2 hours or lose a Pokemon you really want. But at the end of the day, it's not going to get you banned if you screw up, so don't close the game and not play it if you screw up cooldown afraid of getting hit with a ban. It doesn't work that way. Another common myth people love to say, I've read through comments and lots of other things, that there's an automatic detection switch that Niantic has where they turn and turn off when they want, where they could tell if you're using a spoofing app or not. That's a load of BS as well, because there's lots of people using the same app and they haven't been hit, and there's even legits who have been hit, so it's clearly not that. Before, maybe they had a way to detect all the apps and hit it, but they definitely don't have a switch that they decide to turn off. That's a lie. So, another one, teleporting. I hunt Shundos all the time, so I'm always teleporting. That clearly has nothing to do with it, so I'm just going to squash that there. Teleporting has nothing. You never interact with a game. Like me walking around here or hopping to a different Pokemon. As long as I'm not spinning a stop or throwing a ball at a Pokemon, I'm not interacting with the game whatsoever. I'm basically just a ghost on the outside looking at the game, you know? Until you actually do something and get locked in, that's when you're actually interacting. Teleporting does nothing but look around the map. Walking, that's another one. People think if you walk too much, they'll track that, but I also think that's BS. I've walked hundreds of kilometers without any issue. It really doesn't seem to matter. I wouldn't worry about that. And also walking with your buddy. I walk with my buddy all the time, and it also has no issue. Don't worry, you can play with your buddy. I usually turn Niantic AR Plus off, so that it just kind of walks here. I don't think the detection actually will get you if you turn that thing on, where you can look around the spot and still take pictures of Pokemon, but I don't do that, just to show you. But I do feed my buddy and let him walk around and things like that. And there's no issue there either. That's been one of the old things, that myths that cause people to get bans, which is not true. And then a couple of them tied to the spoofing app itself, using Quick Catch, where you could get automatic excellent curveballs and things like that. That's perfectly fine. I use that all the time. Every throw I throw is an excellent curveball. No problem there. They're not going to detect and ban people through that. Using the Go Plus, there's a Go Plus built in the iPOGO Pro, which is worth it in my opinion still. And you could catch Pokemon and spin stops, no problem. And I've been using that recently, and no bans as well. So, also the quick Go Rocket battles. You can battle Go Rocket grunts without actually battling them. And I've been using that too. Also no bans. So, everything you could think there. I know people are quick to blab on the internet about what may get bans. Those are all myths that are busted. Those won't get you banned. That's just my opinion and on what I've researched and Discord and all the people I've talked about there. So let's get to the final exit of the video and talk about what's on my agenda next and how you could reach me and things like that. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. I'm really happy to finally get back in here. Shout out to everyone, like I said, who's been sticking with me. And we're up to 8,000 subscribers right now, so shout out to everyone subbing to me on YouTube and watching my videos. It means a lot. Thank you. Let's keep growing out here, finally getting back into the swing of things. I hope you enjoyed the video that I finally got back to you. And I'll tell you what I got planned next. I got Shundo hunting videos that I'm going to put out. Different videos for iPOGO and getting started. People freshly spoofing, just starting, not knowing how to use it. And many other things like that. I'll be hitting certain news videos on what's coming out with Pokemon Go, when the new event news comes out, when shinies are coming out, things like that. I'll be making a video on my Shundos in general, showing off all of them and showing people my checklist and how many I have and things like that. I also have Xbox. If you watch me on Twitch, you can see me a lot on Twitch. I've been streaming lots there, playing Xbox. I love to hunt achievements. I'm also Shundo hunting on the side usually, but I love hunting achievements on Xbox, so I'll be having a lot of those achievement guides and videos coming out too. But I want to make sure I started with Pokemon Go since I took so long, and lots of Pokemon Go fans have been wanting me to make a video, and I'm sorry for taking so long, but I'm finally back into it. But I'll also be hitting my gaming fans as well. If you also like gaming on the console, I'll be making videos for games, reviews, achievement guides, and things like that as well. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm happy to finally get back into this. So ways to reach out to me, you could go to Instagram. Pogo Shiny Hunter is where I put all my shundos and event posts for Pokemon Go, and then everything else from gaming and streaming updates and things like that will go on Bradley'sFan9, at Bradley'sFan9, and at Pogo Shiny Hunter are my 2 Instagram handles. And then as you see below me, you're watching the YouTube, so you already know about that. Shout out to everyone subbing and watching. And then Twitch, where you could go and follow and watch me, and shout out to all the people subbing. We hit 21 subs in June. Woo! Finally back in there. We got the BTTV emotes on there, so if you download Better Twitch TV, you can see a bunch of cool emotes and use those that I personalized. And we're just getting back into the swing of things, so shout out to everyone following me on all the platforms. Also Twitter, you can see as well. I'm going to be hitting more on there. I put stream clips and things like that that I like, that I post out there for people to see. And it's really fun getting back into the community. So sorry if I haven't reached out to you, if you've messaged me and things like that and I haven't been able to get to you. That's my bad. I'm sorry. I plan to get back and reach out more to my community. And it's not I'm trying to be a dick. I just kind of avoid things and just avoid my phone and internet in general sometimes, and that's kind of my bad. So I plan to get back and being more social out there. And also on Discord, that's where I've been more social, at least. Like, all the real homies have been on there, and like I said, if I'm not available, lots of people on there willing to help. So shout out Krasky, J-Star, and everyone else out there supporting all the time. Much love. It means a lot. You guys are the best. So join the Discord. All these links are going to be in the bottom of the video as well. So go ahead, click those, follow up, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Much love to everyone out there. I hope you're having a great day. Good to see everyone again. I'll see you in my next videos. Peace.